Nigeria's presidency has issued a stern warning to Yoruba nation pro-secession groups that they should cease all collaborations with the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra Ipob. In a statement made available to Politics Nigeria on Wednesday evening, signed by presidential media aide Garba Shehu, the presidency pointed out that Ipob was a designated terrorist group that kills innocent civilians. It was, however, shocking to see Yoruba Nation advocates yesterday unequivocally throw their lot in with indigenous people of Biafra. For Nigeria diaspora groups to use the world's largest platform, the United Nations General Assembly, to garner attention to their causes is not unexpected. IPOP is a designated terrorist organization. It has now publicly revealed a 50,000 strong paramilitary organization. It regularly murders security services and innocent civilians, with a significant uptick of violent attacks this year, and it's currently attempting to hold Nigeria state hostage with orders to stay at home under threat of terror. Without that, Nigerians and the entire world will judge Yoruba Nation by the company it keeps. No one can take seriously this organization if it continues its IPOB association. When their allies systematically trample human rights, it raises sober questions about their claims to uphold the values of the UN. The cooperation is a worrying development once passed with Yoruba nations increasingly violent rallies in Nigeria. Actions and associations speak louder than words. Yoruba nation's talk of human rights promotion must therefore be ignored. Says who now? Who is going to ignore it? Is it the UN that will ignore it? Are you the one to decide? You can only decide what happens in your country, but the UN, you have no say. You can imagine. Let me hear what people are saying, because if I talk, in fact, at the verse, divide and rule strategy. They are afraid of the alliance. Very soon, Middle Belt will join. They want to use the trick they used to fool the Niger Delta by poisoning their hearts against the Igbos. I believe Yoruba do not need your advice. They know who the real enemy is. Please, I don't understand if Garba Shehu is the president of Nigeria or not, because Nigerians did not vote for him as a president. If we can't understand ourselves for over 60 years of nationhood, please let us consider Biafra, Oduduwa and Middle Belt republics and parts in peace. Nice one. Fulani life and culture is different from us. They love killing and violence. You are a liar. The Hausa Fulani Muslims are the terrorists in Nigeria. Yorubas are more than your threats. We don't need your position, but our nation. Fulani's divide and rule charm has long expired. That is why they are afraid of the newfound unity of purpose among Southerners. 1 million of Buhari cannot do anything to Yoruba. Those bandits that take down military aircraft are peace lovers, Abi. I disagree with the killing of innocent souls under whatever guise by any presumably advocacy organization. IPOB never killed anyone. Gabashe will listen. Revolution now. Nigeria must divide into 4 regions soonest, whether you would like it or not. Fulani militant terrorists kill and slaughter people like meat. In Benue, Gaba no talk. They kill in Ondo, Gaba no talk. They kill in Zamfara, Gaba no talk. When Zamfara youth retaliated, Gaba wake up and condemn it. Or else what? If they continue to relate with the Igbos, what are you going to do? There is nothing new. Nigerians have seen the good, the bad, and the ugly. There is nothing more. I beg, shift, make us see front. Smile. As what will happen, Shehu. We have known that strategy longest time, so you can't deceive Nigerians again. Can you imagine this terrorist sponsor yapping? But let me ask, is this supposed to be a threat or what? Yes, it's a threat. There's nothing we will not hear or see in the hands of these Fulani Islamic terrorist government officials. Bukunu, what a shame, Gaba Shehu. Yoruba nation agitators have to think twice, because Yorubas and Igbos didn't have things in common. Let Yoruba agitators fight their cause alone. If not, definitely their plan is to destabilize the nation, with the government, which the government will not take it easy with them. The highest thing you see proscribing. After all, no wonder Gbajabiamila quickly rushed out yesterday and said the activities of a Yoruba agitators and that of a Ipob are no different from that of a Boko Haram. I have a dream that one day the different components of Nigeria will go their separate ways. It sounds like the devil cries foul play against injustice done against him. This is a tip of the iceberg. The Yoruba nation should not listen to garbage Shehu. He is the confused man. You are yet to see the coming together of the middle belt, south, south, southwest, and southeast. Definitely, it will shock you. It will shock Gaba Shehu. Why is it that they not always become apprehensive whenever the east and the west agree to pursue a common cause? What a good lesson note to both the west and the east. Or else what? Gaba Shehu, what you want to do? You don't fit do anything now, and I just to rake. I think the constitution guarantee free of association. I don't understand though. The highest thing is to see prescribe them now. Garbage, I be waiting there, they call you. You have lost all sense of reasoning. So resign. Is at it again, oh, everything. Must everything be done with threat and violence? Do your worst, useless presidency of Fulani Esme and bandits. Garuba, Wallahi, I don't like writing this because I inquired and was told this is the same Garuba Shehu or Danny that represented AMPP London then at many diaspora political events, even on their CV as one participated often. That means Buhari originally appointed you, assumably to broker good relationship with all groups, which you sojourn I cosmopolitan London must have or should have given you. Ask yourself how you have performed in the light of your statement. Pity, but I heard from the first term of PMB you could not be reached by diaspora grassroots media men and SY colleagues who wanted to help. And frankly, if all things were as should be given your past connections, you should have been fully aware and managed a compromise, not this reckless after effect firing. But it is not late against next time if you pick the phone to rustle them. Or else what will happen? Will you kill the Yoruba leaders or get them arrested like you people did to other activists? The Lord will scatter your camp confusion. Holy Ghost fire will set your gathering on fire and you will all get destroyed. Be ignored. Let's listen to bandits you are pampering. IPOB is designated terrorist group. Indeed, what of armed Fulani herders and bandits? Are they not terrorists doing worse killings in the land? What is right any day, any time.